So a couple of days ago, the Pokemon Company released a special video that commemorates the over 1000 encounters that you can now have inside of all of the Pokemon games together. And so now the National Pokedex, all the way from Bulbasaur to Miraidon, has surpassed over 1000 total Pokemon. And it's really cool now because we're at 1008 Pokemon, including all of like the new forms and just everything that has been a part of Pokemon. And it was a really cool kind of fun nostalgic video to kind of see how these Pokemon evolved, and especially like the generations that they came from and the hardware that they were on, especially with like the sprites that they had and then how they evolved into 3D models and then the HD ones that we have now. It was pretty cool to see. So if you definitely have been a Pokemon fan for a long time like me, watching that video, there was a lot of nostalgia and it was really nice to see. And this news drop also gave us the official artwork for all of the brand new Generation 9 Pokemon. So now we officially have artwork for like the final starter evolutions with like Meowscarada and Skeleturge and Quackable. So that's pretty cool. And also all of the other Generation 9 Pokemon. So you can finally kind of scroll through all of that and see the artwork for what these Pokemon look like. Now we also got information about Pokemon Home, where it says here that Pokemon Home's mobile software is going to receive an update in early February that's going to allow you to be able to check ranked battle data for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So that's pretty cool now because you are going to be able to kind of see kind of your progress if you like doing competitive battles and rank status and just seeing kind of your ranking and how you stand among all the other players. So that's pretty cool that Pokemon Home is going to be getting an update. I do wonder if you're also going to be getting the update that will allow you to be able to transfer older Pokemon and stuff too. Maybe that's going to come alongside with this, but there is also something else that we're going to be talking about in terms of updates. So if it doesn't come with this early update in February, it'll probably come with the other one. But yeah, I mean, I think eventually we're probably going to see, I think, that Pokemon Home update come out too, which is going to let you be able to transfer Pokemon from like Pokemon Legends Arceus too, because we have seen like Hisuian Pokemon inside of the trailers and stuff. So obviously Hisuian Zorua and Zoroark and Pokemon like that will probably be able to come into Scarlet and Violet. But the biggest information from all of this and the reason that you clicked on this video is about this brand new update which is going to be coming to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So this has been official information that has also been confirmed during all of this news drop that happened for the official artwork. And we can see it here on Cerebi where it says here, Cerebi update Pokemon Scarlet and Violet version 1.2 is set to launch in late February and will feature bug fixes and added functionality. So now there's a lot of speculation for what this could mean. However, the big thing I feel like we need to talk about is how they're saying that this is going to happen in late February. Now, it doesn't take a genius to kind of figure out what would happen in late February, because what has happened in every single late February for like the last couple of years, that's right, Pokemon Day happens, and we pretty much always get some type of Pokemon announcement during then. I mean, back in like 2019 and stuff, it used to be branded as like a Pokemon Direct, but it seems like the Pokemon Company likes to kind of brand it as like their own thing now called Pokemon Presents. And I feel like it's very likely that we're probably going to be seeing some new information about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet during Pokemon Presents that's going to be happening on Pokemon Day. I mean, last year was like, it happened on Saturday, which was when Pokemon Day was, and they still had a Pokemon Presents, and they announced a whole new generation. The year before that, they announced Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and then also Pokemon Legends Arceus. So it's very likely that they're probably going to have some type of Pokemon Day, Pokemon Presents presentation this year as well. And I feel like this is extremely likely for when we're going to see some new information about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and especially the DLC that we're going to be seeing for the games, as the DLC is pretty much all but confirmed to happen for this generation, and there's so many different kind of indicators that are pointing to an update happening. We've already had like credible insiders who've talked to us about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and leaked a whole bunch of information about the games before they even came out, and all of them, like Riddler has even told us that there is going to be DLC coming, so that's probably going to happen for sure just because he's saying it. But just in terms of like what's already in the game itself, like we've already seen those sketches of like Paradox Suicune in Pokemon Scarlet and Paradox Virizion inside of Pokemon Violet. There's also like that disc Pokemon that's like kind of sketched also, where it's like a disc Pokemon that people are speculating is the third legendary. And all of this stuff is definitely kind of just more content that's waiting to be talked about. So I definitely do think that we are going to be seeing some type of DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I feel like it's probably going to work like how it did with Pokemon Sword and Shield's DLC, where if you guys remember, we had the Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pass, and it basically had two waves of DLC, where one of them came out around the summertime with the Isle of Armor, and then the other one came out in the fall with the Crown Tundra. So So it'll probably be the same with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 2, where we're going to be seeing an update that's going to come out in the summer, and then another one that's going to come out in the fall. And I think that they could definitely do that with like one of the updates kind of focusing more on like the third legendary, and then maybe the other one's going to focus more on like the Paradox Suicune and the Virizion. So there's definitely a lot of potential there. And plus, I think that they're probably going to add back some other Pokemon as well that people have already kind of talked about. And we've even kind of seen like sprites that have leaked in terms of Pokemon that are not in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but we've seen kind of their versions of the sprites, which are like how they would look in that game. And we've seen that for Pokemon like Dracovish and Vanillite and Pokemon like that. So maybe it's possible that we're going to be seeing that inside of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet too. And really the only other big thing that people are wondering about is this update actually going to have actual fixes in terms of performance too? Because it does say here that it's going to have various bug fixes, and that's probably just going to be like little mini glitches and things like that. But of course, one of the biggest issues that a lot of people have with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is just the actual overall performance. It seems like the game can crash a couple of times for people, and just overall it seems like the game can be a little bit stuttery sometimes. It lags a little bit. Sometimes the stuff just randomly kind of pops into the background when you're walking around and stuff. And I feel like if they could really kind of have a nice performance update that could come out and really fix a lot of that type of stuff, it would be a much more enjoyable Pokemon game for a lot of people. And that's kind of the big thing that a lot of people really want to see out of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 2. So what do you guys think? Do you think that they could actually have some type of performance update come out which could actually make this game run a little bit better and have it be much more of an enjoyable experience? Or do you think that they're not just going to care about that at all and they're pretty much just going to leave the game as it is now? But yeah, there you go guys, that is pretty much all the information that we have right now about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and the DLC and the update and everything coming out. It definitely does seem like that we are probably going to be seeing something happen very soon towards the end of next month with Pokemon Day approaching. I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing a Pokemon Presents, and that's when they're going to unveil the DLC. There's probably going to be some type of update that's going to come out, which they're saying is going to happen in terms of late February too. And if you guys remember the Pokemon Sword and Shield update where they revealed the DLC, that update also did come out right after the presentation, and you even got a Galarian Slowpoke which you could bring into the Isle of Armor or the Crown Tundra. So maybe they could do something like that with Scarlet and Violet too. So I definitely do think that we are going to be seeing some news very soon towards next month. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to click that like button and also comment down below and let me know what you guys think about this. Are you guys excited for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's DLC? Do you think that this update could actually fix some of the performance issues? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. I'm definitely going to have some more Pokemon content in the future, so definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Click on that bell to become a part of the notification squad. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos. And also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros. And Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.